Hello and welcome to another video. Today I made a family tree for King Charles II of England and Scotland. And last time on the last voting poll that I made on this channel, most of you voted Charles II. Some of you voted also for Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis and Marie Antoinette and Franz Liszt. Yes, that was him. So, without further ado, let's start. This is his whole family tree. It's huge. Not everybody is his legitimate family member, because all of the children you'll see, all of his children you'll see, are illegitimate. That's why none of his children became king after him. Instead, his brother did. Ugh. So this is Charles. We're here, Charles II. His parents were Charles I and Henrietta Maria. His paternal grandparents were James VI of England and James VI of Scotland and First of England and Anne of Denmark. And his maternal grandparents were Henry IV of France and Marie de Medici. His grandmother was married when she was 14, and his mother was married when she was 15, so both of them were married as teenagers. But that was very common at the time, so don't worry. I know it's horrible for today, but it wasn't back then. So, sorry I'm talking so slow. I just ate, and you know how it is when you just ate. So Charles had a few siblings. He had an older brother also named Charles, but he died as a baby just before Charles was even born. And then Charles also had younger siblings, but his younger siblings were Mary, James, Elizabeth, Anne, Catherine, Henry, and Henrietta. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Sneeze again. Sorry for that. Sorry that I'm ruining the video. I'm so sorry, but what can I do? So Charles had multiple affairs. By affairs, I mean, yeah, he had a lot of affairs. He even had the affairs after he was married. He married Catherine of Braganza. They did not have any children that lived to adulthood or to infancy. All of their children died during birth. They had three. What I mean is she had three miscarriages, or maybe more, maybe less, maybe more. But I know she had some miscarriages. So Charles first had an affair with Lucy Walter when he was 18, and she gave birth to a boy named James Scott. He married Anne Scott, and they had 6 children together: Charles, Scott, James, Anne, Henry, Francis, and Charlotte. Charles, Francis, and Charlotte died as children, or as babies, or as infants, or as toddlers, whatever. Later, Charles had an affair with Elizabeth Killigrew twice. No, not twice, once. She gave birth to Charlotte Fitzroy, and she was married twice. First, she married James Howard, and she gave birth to a daughter named Stuart Howard. And then James died, and then Charlotte married William Paston and had 4 children together: Charles Paston, Charlotte Paston, Rebecca Paston, and William Paston. Um, Later, Charles had an affair with Catherine Pegg, and she actually they had an affair twice. First, she gave birth to Charles Fitzcharles, and then later to Catherine Fitzcharles. Charles married Lady Bridget Osborne, and they did not have children together at all because he died. Later, Charles had an affair with Barbara Villers, and she gave birth 5 times. Uh, oh, I clicked something, sorry. Who was it? Barbara Villers. They had 5 children together. They're his 5 illegitimate children: Anne Fitzroy, Charles Fitzroy, Henry Fitzroy, Charlotte Fitzroy, and George Fitzroy. Anne married Thomas Leonard, and not Leonard, but Leonard, probably. They had 4 children together: Barbara, Charles, Henry, and Anne. Charles married Mary Wood, but she died before she could before they could have children. Henry married Isabella Bennet, and they had a son named Charles Fitzroy. Charlotte, she was married when she was 12 years old. Only 12 years old. And I'm 13. I'm 13, and she was younger than me when she was married to Sir Edward Lee. She was like 13 when she gave birth to their daughter Charlotte. 14 when she gave birth to Charles. Um, 15 when no wait no. She was 12 when she gave birth to Charlotte. 14 when she and 13 when she gave birth to Charles. No, 13, 14. Then she gave birth to Edward when she was 15, and then to James when she was 17. All before her 18th birthday. That's just sick. She she turned 18, she became an adult, and she never had any more children ever again. I mean, she probably did have children later, but after Charles II died. Um, and George wasn't married when his illegitimate father was still alive. Next, Charles later had an affair with Nell Gwynn, and she gave birth twice. First, she gave birth to Charles Beauclerk, and then to James Beauclerk. And then later, Charles had an affair with Louise Renee de Penoncoet de Reroeli. No, that's not the way to pronounce that, but I'm not very good in French reading. So Charles and Louise had an affair, and they had a son named Charles Lennox. And Charles's final affair, with whom he had a child with, was with Mary Davis, nicknamed Moll, and she gave birth to their daughter named Lady Mary Tudor. But the Tudor dynasty was already dead, so that's the whole family tree of King Charles II of England. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, if I didn't screw something up, please leave a like and please subscribe, because I'm gonna do a face reveal and on my other channel, and I'm gonna crack an egg on my head when I hit 200 subscribers. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Bye. Before I go to my channel, and there will be, go to posts, and there will be a new voting poll, like a post with voting polls, and it will say whose family tree you'd like to see next, and then you'll have choices, and you can pick whoever you want to see next. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Bye.